Hey, welcome back to YT Finance, and this is the channel where I went to business school so you didn't have to, and today we are talking about Donald Trump's SPAC Digital World acquisition with DWAC stock, what we think of Truth Social, what the stock could be worth in the future, whether it's fairly valued right now, and the latest news update for their platform, because right now it's actually ranking #1 in the App Store. For more videos like this one, remember to go and smash the like button right now, subscribe if you're new, comment your thoughts down below about Donald Trump and Digital World Acquisition Corporation, along with the Truth Social app, and if you've downloaded it. And without further ado, let's get right into today's stories. So Donald Trump's new social media app, which is Truth Social, which is going to be a contender very similar to Twitter, has recently launched and is open and available on the App Store. Currently, the DWAC stock, which is the blank check company, the SPAC company that is taking Donald Trump's media company public, is currently trading for around $84 per share. So right now, Digital World Acquisition Corporation is the blank check company which plans to take Trump Media and Technology Group public, which is the company that oversees their Truth Social platform, which recently rose to around $90 just to fall back down to around $84 because of the current market environment. The Truth Social app that is going to be a main competitor to Twitter and is very similar to Twitter currently sits as the top free app in the United States that's available for iPhone, above other very popular stocks such as Wordle and HBO Max. And the Truth Social app is not even yet available on Android or the web right now, and when it does, it's anticipated to have even more traffic, thus pumping the overall numbers. However, from an investing standpoint, what do we think about this company, the stock, and the overall platform? Well, right now, the DWAC stock is currently worth around $3.3 billion according to their market valuation, and per share, it's trading at around $84. So what do we think about that? Well, to start off, let's talk about how successful their platform can be and what revenues we can anticipate from the various revenue sources regarding this company. So Trump Media and Technology Group is going to be a right-winged rival to Facebook as well as Twitter. They also signed an agreement with Rumble, which is a right-winged competitor to YouTube, and the companies also have conservative backing from a former Facebook board member such as Peter Thiel, which is one of Palantir Technology's greatest backers. So Donald Trump basically says that this Truth Social app will rival the liberal media consortium and fight back against the big tech companies of Silicon Valley, which have used their unilateral power to silence opposing voices in America. So basically, this app is meant for free speech and no one's really going to be censored on this app, unlike what we see with other big tech companies that either suppress, silent, or even mute other voices that do not agree with the overall media. According to data from Apptopia, they suggest that the downloads for Truth Social topped around 170,000 just in 2 days. And again, they are not on Android or the overall web. This is just from iPhone users right now, and we can anticipate that this will grow even more. So although this is very bullish news, what do we think about the overall company? Well, currently the DWAC stock currently trades at a valuation of around $3.3 billion, which it looks like Trump Media and Technology Group is going to be public at that valuation. However, let's look into the revenues that their actual platform and Truth Social can bring into them. So Truth Social is forecasted to have around 81 million registered users by 2026, with an average revenue per user of around $13.50. So if we multiply 81 million users by $13.50, we get a number close to $1.1 billion. And although that would mean that the stock is reasonably priced, that's what the stock is going to be worth in 2026, not what it's worth currently. And what this means is that we could see a major correction in this stock. The DWAC stock could absolutely plummet after the stock and the actual deal goes through. So please be aware of that. So this is a scenario that investors need to be aware of. For the stock price to continuously climb after the deal, it would just separate the overall fundamentals of the company from the overall stock price, which means that a correction is looming over this company. However, if we look at a more bullish scenario for the Truth Social platform to compete on par with Meta platforms and Facebook and Twitter and even YouTube with their contract with Rumble, we could see that this platform could be extremely successful. However, until we get real revenues and guidance for this company, I think right now it's too speculative to invest into this company. Trump Media and Technology Group is really bolstering itself against and resisting big tech companies, and it wants to become a competitor. Well, to play with the big dogs, you're going to have to be a big dog yourself, otherwise you're going to get smothered, because these companies have not only been around for years, they also have a huge customer base and a large amount of active users on these respected platforms. Now, Truth Social said it's actually going to roll out officially and fully by the end of March. However, currently, many users are having trouble accessing Truth Social because of the amount of people that are trying to create accounts. So right now, people are having login difficulties for the accounts that they have created. They're having problems creating their accounts, and they're even being waitlisted. The reason for this, according to the article, is due to the overwhelming demand at launch for this particular app. The update from Trump Media and Technology Group says that we are currently rate limited on onboarding new users to the platform. So this, at least in the short term, is very problematic for this overall stock and company. Analysts have also began to question whether or not the app can compete on par with other social media apps, or even if this company can compete long-term with other already established companies. Because it's one thing for this company to come out and this app to be very popular for even a year or two, but what about the longevity of this overall platform and how it compares to other big tech rivals? So although this is going to be a great way for Trump to monetize his current very large audience and following, we really don't know how it's going to compare against Facebook and Twitter, at least right now. Social media companies such as YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and a plethora of others heavily rely on advertising as their main source of revenues. So who knows if big advertisers are going to use Truth Social to put their ads on the platform? Because if big advertisers don't want their advertisements to be seen on this platform due to their various other contracts and alliances, this is going to hurt Truth Social very badly. So we have to keep that in mind when evaluating this overall company. But what are analysts' thoughts and what are my thoughts? Well, right now, analysts don't have any price predictions for the DWAC stock, which is the stock ticker symbol before the stock merger actually goes through. And after it goes through, there are still no real guidance for this company and how it's going to perform. The reason for this is that analysts, as well as myself, don't have any financials to work with. We only have scenarios that we can make up. And I did in a past video the negative bearish scenario, an average scenario, and a bullish scenario, and what the stock price could be according to each of those scenarios. But again, those are just scenarios that we have made up based upon free cash flow, profitability, and even the revenues that this company potentially could bring in. But until we get solid financial reports from this company, I don't think it's wise to go into this company right now, because we really don't know what this platform or even this company is truly going to be worth. Now, I'm not saying that you can't invest into this company right now, because this could be a long-term speculative play in your portfolio. However, I don't feel comfortable investing into this company until I start seeing the fundamentals and the revenues and the financial metrics so I can calculate proper price targets for the overall company. So I would love to hear what your thoughts are about the DWAC stock and the Truth Social platform. Remember to like this video for more updates on this company. Subscribe if you are new, and I will see you in the next YT video.